Good afternoon, everybody. Today is June 3rd, 2020. We restart our lecture. Vipassanā part of purification. We last lecture is in February 20, 2020. Last 3 months ago. So today we restart the part of purification. Vipassanā about the Bhakti, Sila Visuddhi, part 6. So before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa and 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. Very sorry, because of the pandemic, we stopped the lecture for 3 months. But, finally we can restart again the lecture. So the Buddha, show the way to make purify our mind in 3 steps. One step is the Sila, Bhakti, or morality. And then the second step is the Samadhi, concentration, training on the concentration. And then the third step is Panya, training of wisdom. So among the 3 steps, Sila Visuddhi is first the Buddha mentioned in the Vipassanā part of purification. So that's why we are studying about the Bhakti, Sila Visuddhi. So today, our learning is about the Bhakti of the concerning for 4 requisites. Chatupacchaya. In Pali we call Chatupacchaya. Chatupacchaya, as I mentioned here in the picture, like this. I think you see the picture. The first picture is this one is this one's a dwelling, temple. This one is a symbol of the robe for the monk. And then this one is a symbol of the offering, straw. So the food. And then the last one is medicine, various kind of medicine. So we call these 4 things essential for the very simple life of the monk. So we call these requisites, 4 requisites. Chatupacchaya. 4 means chatu in Pali. 4. Chatu. C-A-T-U. Chatu. Chatu. And requisite. Requisite is Pachaya. P-A. Pachaya is a P-A-C-C-A-Y-A. Pachaya. Pachaya is a full requisite. So, according to the Sila Usodi, before we use or during we use of these requisites, we need to reflect, wisely reflect to make a purification of the Bhakti Sila. Sila Visuddhi, yeah. So, according to that Pachaya Sannesita Sila, we call in Pali. Pachaya here, Pachaya is Pachaya, full requisite. Sannesita. Sannesita means concerning. Concerning. Sannesita. Sila is a morality or bhakti. That's why here Pachaya Sannedisa Silam means a bhakti concerning four requisites. Today we will learn these four requisites, how we wisely reflect when we use these four requisites. So first the Buddha mentioned in Pali is Patisankha Yoniso Chivarang Patisewami Yawa Deva Sitasa Patikadaya Unasa Patikadaya Dansa Magasa Wadadaba Srisapa Sanfasanang Patikadaya Yawa Deva Hirikopina Patichadanatang. This is a Pali. So the Patisankha Yoniso. Yoniso means, very important. The wide attention we call Yoniso Manasikara we use. Yeah. So Yoniso Manasikara is here. Yoniso is a part of that one. Yoniso. So that's why here wisely. Patisankha meaning is reflecting. So that means when we use the chiwara is a rope. Yeah. When a monk use the rope, need to reflect wisely. How? Patisewami is we use or wear the robe. Yawadeva meaning is only Sitasa Patikadaya. Sitasa is a sita. Sita is a core. Sita Una is opposite of the core. Una is a heart. Yeah. Sita is a core. So the to protect. Patikadaya means to protect from core, to protect from Unasa Patikadaya. Unasa is a hot or heat. So Patikadaya means to protect from the heat, or so the weather is sometimes cold, sometimes hot, so like this. So to protect these two kind of Tejo. Tejo is we call it in Abhidhamma. Tejo is the Sita Tejo and Ona Tejo. Two kind. There are two kind of Tejo. The fire element. Fire element is Sita, cold, and Ona, hot. Yeah. So to make a protection from cold and hot, heat and Dansa, Makasa, Wadadapa. Dansa is a kind of we call in English a gadfly. Dansa. Gadfly means a kind of the big fly. Usually biting the horse and cow. Yeah, these fly we call gadfly. And then Makasa. Makasa is usually normal fly. Makasa. Wadadapa. Wadadapa is wada. Wada is wind. Wada is a wire. Chain from wire. Wada. Wada. Waya. Same meaning. Wind. Adadapa. Wadadapa is combined two words. Wada and adapa. Adapa is kind of banning from the sunshine, like this. So Wadadapa is two kind of the things. Wada is a wind. Adapa is a banning. And Srisapa. Srisapa is a kind of the very long body, the creature. The creature has a long body, so like a snake or like a kind of animal. So creeping things. So to protect from touching them, to protect from contact. Contact is a sampasa. Pasa. Yeah, in the Abhidhamma we say pasa contact. So contact with the gadfly, dansa, contact with the makasa, fly, makasa, contact with the wada, wind, contact with the adapa, bunny, and then contact with the creeping thing, very long body, the animal. So this we call Vipassanā, Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma means to protect. And then Yawa Deva only Hirikopina Pradicchadanata. Hirikopina is a kind of the the private part of the body. Yeah. Pradicchadana is the covering the private part of the body. Yeah. That's why we wear in the robe or we wear in the, So that purpose is we wear the robe to protect from cold, to protect from heat, to protect from touching gadfly, touching fly, touching wing, touching by bunny, touching by creeping things, and to cover or to concealing the private part of the body. Yeah, this is the meaning of it. So I will explain a little bit more detail about that. Patisankayoniso like this. So Patisankayoniso means reflecting wisely, reflecting. It's a reflecting, kind of reflecting. Reflecting means we call Patisankha. Pati means cannot be thinking again and again. Yeah. So that by meaning of that mean as a way we by knowing or by reviewing why we went the road. Yeah. So that means to protect from the attachment or something like this. Yeah. Without reflecting like this, maybe you attach to the you are wearing robe. It's very dangerous sometimes, even though at the Buddha time, a monk he attached to the rope who offered by his sister. So that's why you're reflecting. But this so all the time we make it. So it to protect from the attachment for that. Okay, so that's why by knowing or by reviewing we call Padisanka. Yoniso is wisely means rightly attention to why we use the road, So thinking again and again, reviewing again and again, like this. So the road's chiwara. Chiwara we still call in Pali, chiwara is a road. So road is we have the three kind of road: inner road, outer road. The lower road, upper road we say sometimes. Lower road, upper road, and then outer road. Yeah. So inner road, inner clothes is two kind. Lower road and upper road. Yeah. Two kind. And another one, outer road is we protect from the cold or very. That kind of road is thick, more than the upper road and lower road. Yeah. More thicker than. Yeah. So we have a monk has a three kind of road: lower road, upper road, and outer road. Yeah. We call it Tichiwara in Pali. Tichiwara. Ti means three. Chiwara is road. So so the Patisankha Yoniso Chiwaram Patisewami. Patisewa means we employ or we dressed. Yeah, Patisewa. Patisankha Yoniso Chiwaram Patisewami. So the garment, upper garment, lower garment, or upper row, lower row, and then the outer row. So the purpose in the meditator make use of these row is much only, namely protection from cold, sita, from the heat, odna, like this, extra. Not more than that. Not more than that. Not beautify your body, like make the kind of we call the fashion. No fashion. Yeah. So from ko means from chitta, sita sapati kadaya. Protect from ko is from ko means from any kind of ko. Any kind of ko rising either through the disturbance of the element internally or through the change of the temperature externally, like a weather. Yeah, like weather. Mostly at the Buddha time, the monks, stay in the forest, so they need to protect their body from hot and cold weather. But hot and cold meaning is not only external, but also internal. Huh? Yeah. Okay, so this is the meaning of the Sitasa, Onasa, etc., etc. And then for protection is Patighadaya. Sitasa Patighadaya, Onasa Patighadaya. Patighadaya means we translate protection. So protection for the purpose of the warding off or for the purpose of eliminating or remove, remove the cold, remove the hot, like this. So it does maybe not arouse a fleshing in the body. No, not fleshing in the body. For when the body is afflicted by the cold or distracted mind, cannot wisely exert it. So it's not possible. That means it's not possible to practice meditation, to study the teaching of Buddha, something like that. Yeah. That's why we need to use the rope, just protect from the cold. So that's why the Buddha, the Blessed One, permit the rope to be used for the protection from the cold and etc. Yeah. So that's why we need to understand the Sita Ona is from many sources. So the origin, maybe he is from the forest fire, wildfire in the forest. From wildfire, then the heat, the origin should be understood like this. So many different sources. From the coal and then for the protect from the coal and then from the heat, like this. We need to understand. Okay. So this Sitasa Brigadaya, Onasa Brigadaya, and Dansa Magasa. Okay. Dansa Magasa. Dansa is a cat fly. Cat fly meaning is fly, bite, cattle, and horses. You need to understand. So these kind of cat flies little bit more bigger than the normal fly. Yeah. So this is what we call dansa. Dansa. And magasa is a normal fly. Magasa. And then wata is a wind. And adaba is a bunny. Adaba is and the srisapa is a creeping. So sometimes the dancer we call blind fly in English, blind fly. So fly are just magasa is a just fly. So wind is a distinguish as with the dust. Yeah, with dust or without dust. So in the forest, sometimes the wind is a lot of dust. Yeah, and then make dirty your body and So that's we call the wata. Wata is a wind. Wind is a various kind of with dust, wind with dust, and a wind without dust. Any kind of. And then banning, adapa. Adapa banning is just kind of banning from the sun. Yeah, usually when In the forest, sometimes sunshine is very, very strongly burning the body. So to protect from that, we need to use the rope, chivara. So the Buddha permit to use the chivara for that only. Yawa deva, only. And then creeping things, sarisapa. Sarisa is a body. Sarisa is a body. But the body is a long body. So creeping thing is any long body creature, such as a snake, and so on. You know, they can move by crawling. So many different kind of creeping thing in the forest, isn't it? The long creature. So some creeping thing is very dangerous, poisonous. So that's not to contact with them. We use chivara rope. Yeah. Not to contact with our body directly. So when we wear in the rope protects from the contacting of that kind of creature, long body creature. Yeah. That's means we call Dansa, Magasa, Wadadaba, Srisapa, Sampasana, Adigadaya. So Sampasana is a contact. Sampasa is a contact. Contact is a touching with them. Two kind of touching meaning is contact by being biting. Yeah, some long creature is a bite, but even though very small long creature, but sometimes they bite and then make uncomfortable touching, sampasa. So that's why to protect from that. So contact by being biting, contact by being touching. But some creature is just touching, their body automatically coming off the poison. So yeah, that's why. Yeah. So two kind. Contact by being biting and contact by being touched. The two kind of contact, sampasa. Here we need to understand. And there's no worry in who's sick with the rope. That's why rope protects from the touching then. So that's why the monk use the chivara rope for the purpose of protection from such thing. And the Yawa Deva, the word Yawa Deva in Pali is only. On these words are repeated in order to define the subdivision of the invariable purpose, not the other purpose, just only these purpose to protect from cold, sita, to protect from the hot, ona, like this. Yeah. And finally, hiri kopana padichatanata. To for the concealment or for the covering of the private part, body part. So it's an invariable purpose. That's what the other purpose of periodically. So we need to understand like this. So only Yawa Deva is like this. Okay. So the Hiri Kopina, we need to talk about Hiri Kopina. Hiri, you know Hiri, shade. Yeah. So Hiri Kopina, we need to understand. Hiri Kopina is we rightly translate with private part is called, but any part of the Pudendam is because of disturbance of conscience, hirikopana, the disturbance of the conscience. Yeah. So for the purpose of concealing or for the purpose of covering or hiding the private body part, or for the purpose of these private body parts, is we call hirikopina patechadanatta. So here reading is two different versions. Some are just we call hirikopina patechadanatta, or the other way is the hirikopina patechadanatta. But the meaning is the same. Meaning is saying the two covering the private body part. Okay. So whenever we wearing the robe, we need to, wisely reflect like this. Padisankha yoniso chivaram brisevami yawadewa sisasa prikadaya unasa prikadaya danza makasa Vadadaba sisaba sampasanam prikadaya yawadewa hirikopina prichadanatam, like this. Yeah. So this is one kind of requisite. Whenever we use is robe. Robe is one kind of requisite. Okay. And then another requisite. Second requisite is the food. An's food. An's food. So whenever we eat the kind of food, we reflect like this. Padisankha yoniso pinda batan padicewami padisewami newa tawaya na madaya na mandanaya na vibhusanaya yawadewa imasa kayasa titiya yabanaya Wuhensu pratiya brahmachariya nugahaya iti puranancha vedana padisankhami. Nawancha vedana na upadisami yatracha me boisadi anawacha dacha fasu yarocha. So did it move bigger? sorry. Pati hankami. Yeah, pati hankami. That's correct. Pati hankami. Yeah. Not pati siwami. This one not pati siwami. Different. Pati hankami. Yeah. So we explain that one. Pati hankami. Oh. Okay. So the meaning is reflecting wisely. He used An's food. An's food is pinta pata. Yeah. I'll explain later more detail. Pinta pata. Pinta pata is literally translated here. An's food. But because the monk usually goes Armstrong for their daily food. Yeah. Monk never cook at the temple. So they are in Myanmar, in Burma, we 2 times we go Armstrong breakfast time and lunch time. Yeah, 2 times. Yeah. So the answer is a but the directly translate pinta pada. pinta pada. Pinta pada. I explain later. Okay. So neither for amusement. We eat ants food, but not for amusement. That meaning is pinda badam brisewa mi newa dawaya. Dawaya means amusement. Amusement is a dawaya. Newa dawaya. Not madaya. Nor for intoxicating. So a mada is a kind of no mana. Mada. Yeah. Mada is a kind of intoxicant. And then Newa Mandanaya. Mandanaya means to make for smarten. Smartening make a smart. Not for embellishment. Embellishment is make it beautify. Not to make it beautify. Okay. We eat, but not to make it beautify. But only for the endurance and continuous of the body. So we will explain these one by one. Here, right now, we translate. So endurance for endurance and continuous of this body, imasa kayasa. Tidiya. Tidiya means tidiya yapanaya means endurance. Tidiya is long, yeah. The harmoniously we survive. So endurance and continuous of the body for the any of the discomfort. It's a Vedana. Vedana is a two kind of Vedana. There's a two kind of Vedana. Is a Purananja Vedana. Purana is O. O means from the O feeling is a kind of the previous damage or previous kind of the things. We were explaining later. So that any of the discomfort for assisting the life of the purity. Life of the purity means Brahmacharya, Naukahaya. Yeah. We will explain later. Okay. So that's our shepherd stop to old feeling and then shall not arouse new feeling. Yeah. And I shall be happy and blameless and alive in comfort. So that we have to reflect like this. Patisankhayoni so Pinta Padam Padisewami Ewa Tawaya Na Madaya Na Mandanaya Na Vipassanā Yawa Deva Imasa Kayasa Chidiya Yapanaya Huendu Pradiya Brahmacharya Nugaya Iti Puranancha Vedana Parihinkami Nawancha Vedana Na Upadesami. Yawa Deva. So that kind of the reflecting we make, and so I explain what is in the meaning in the reflecting. So first one is the Pinta pada, isn't it? Pinta pada, unfood. Unfood means any kind of food. Yeah. But any kind of food meaning is not just not including some kind of meat. You know, the Buddha is not allowed to eat some kind of meat. Yeah. So exemption, there's an exemption. Okay, but anyway, any kind of food normally we eat. So for any sort of the nutrition is called ansu, pinda pada. Pinda pada, pinda meaning is a kind of the the how we call pinda is a lamb. Yeah, lamb. Lamb. In English, pinda is a lamb. Pada means a dropping. Because when the man going Armstrong with the bow, the donor, every donor from every house, they offering into the bowl, little lamp of the food dropping into the bowl. So that means pinta pada means a dropping. Everybody, dropping into the bowl. So that kind of food we call pinta pada. Pinda means a lamb. Lamb means a small amount. Yeah, but every house, everybody, they offer, into the monk's bowl. Yeah, you can imagine in this here, these countries not possible to do like this. But in Myanmar and Thailand, maybe Sri Lanka, but Sri Lanka is, I think, little bit disappear. Yeah, some place exists, but not all country. But our country, our country, we have. That's why many monks they can study the teaching of the Buddha. Yeah, 1,000 monks, 3,000 monks together studying because of they don't need to they worry about the food. It goes Armstrong, so every house the drop of lamb dropping peanut butter they offer. So yeah, we can easily get the full of the bowl easily. So anyway, so pinda bada means pinda means you need to understand pinda means a lamp. So bada means a dropping. So that meaning. So because of it's having been dropped, patipatta. Another Pali word, patipatta. Into the bhikkhu bowl or monk's bowl, dreams their Armstrong, pinda lawyer. Armstrong we call in Pali is a pinda lawyer. Pinda lawyer means searching for the answered. Yeah. Not begging. But some English translation begging for begging. They translate like this. But the monk, no, not begging. Begging is talking something. They oh please give me something. They say by mouth, but monk never saying like this. They goes Armstrong, never saying anything. The person who want to offer, okay, but don't want to offer is still okay. So pass to the another house. Yeah. Don't worry. The offer or no offer, whoever. Yeah. The monk never say anything. So that means we call Ariya, searching, Ariya, noble searching, not begging. But in Westerner, I don't know who translate like the begging. No, we are not begging. Yeah, it's different, totally different. The beggar make a song and please give me something. This is beggar. But the man never saying like this. It's not beggar. It's not beggar. Yeah. So Amfu is a pinda bada, is a dropping. Dropping means bada. Bada, dropping of the lamb. Lamb is a pinda. So meaning lamb means a small amount. Yeah. Because everybody, every house offer, even a small amount of the food, we get a lot. That means that we can share with the other man who cannot, go Armstrong because of the, unhealthy or something like this, or some visitor man coming at the temple, so they don't know where they, go to the Armstrong. So that for them we can share our food. The food of the bowl is we cannot eat all, only one man. We can share to other, yeah, and at the temple after going Armstrong, yeah. For me, so I'm going Armstrong, yeah, and I share to the other man. It's good. It's good chance to offer. Many years I make like this, yeah. I'm going very far away, and then I bring a lot of food to the temple and I share with the other man. Yeah, it's a kind of the offering, kind of the dana, yeah, charity. Anyway, so this is we call pintabada. So pintabada, badisewami means we eat. So it's a concurrent sannipata, the collection of alms, bhikha. So the collection of alms, bhikha is a kind of the food obtained here and there. We don't know. We don't know which house is want to offer or which house is not. They don't want to offer. We don't know, but we go here and there, and then we collect the alms food. So as we call in Pali, it's a baker. Yeah, baker. Not bag. Okay. So this is Pindapada. We need to understand unfood. And another one is what is the Niwa Dwaya, isn't it? Niwa means neither or no, the negative meaning. Niwa. Niwa or na. Pali sometimes na. Sometimes niwa. Madhaya, na madhaya. Here na madhaya. Niwa dwaya na madhaya. So niwa means na ewa. Niwa means na plus ewa. Na plus ewa we call niwa. Combine these two things. Na plus ewa. Ewa. Like this. Okay? You got it? So na ewa. Na ewa means na dawaya. Na dawaya ewa. So neither for amusement. Dawaya means dawaya is the kind of the amusement. Dawa. We call dawa. So that meaning is, like a villager boy, they eat the food and they play, isn't it? They play football or they play some kind of things, for amusement, isn't it? But for monk is not like this. Yeah. Monk eating the food, but not for amusement. Like a villager. So villager boy, one day after they eat, they play something, playing the football or something like this, the sport or doing something, extra, etc. So that's why it's not for the amusement as with the villager boy, etc. For the sake of the support, kind of the support meaning football or volleyball or something like this. So that meaning is Newa Dawaya. We need to understand neither for amusement. Okay? Newa Dawaya and Namadaya. Mada. Mada is a kind of the intoxicant. So that's why Namadaya means a no for intoxicating. Mada is a kind of intoxicating is a various kind. Various kind is a the person who are very happy. That person has a mada. Yeah. So because of I'm happy. Yeah. So kind of the intoxicant. Yeah. So that person is I'm okay. I'm happy or something like this. So kind of yeah. That kind of mada. Very young person. Yeah, young person also kind of you are mada. We call you are is a Pali. In Pali, you are is a young. So young person who are very young person also has a kind of intoxicant. Oh, I'm young. I'm still young. Yeah. So the person who is a very strongly muscle, very big, there's muscle, bit at the muscle. So like a boxer who fighting, yeah, make a fighting. They has a mada. They has a very strongly mada, yeah, intoxicating. I have a strong muscle. I can, fight against the enemy like this. So kind of we call intoxicant is like this. Yeah. In Pali is mada. So like a boxer, they eat well, very well, because they build a muscle and strength to fight the other. But monk eating an ant food is not like this. Not for like this. So that's why not madaya. That meaning not madaya. For the sake of the intoxicating with the strength and for the sake of the intoxicating with the manhood. Yeah, that means na madaya. Understand? Na madaya and na mandanaya, another one. Na mandanaya, okay? Na mandanaya. Mandanaya meaning is smartening. Very smart. Make it very smart. Yeah. Yeah, in this country, you know the necktie, put the necktie and very smart. The collar and shirt, the design or the wearing to make it smart. Smart Wallenstein. But monk, is not for not for the purpose of smartening. Smartening means the royal concubines or royal courtings. Then they eating, they eating for like this. Yeah. So pumpness and all the length. So like kind of this one. And another one is na Vipassanā. Okay. Vipassanā is kind of the embellishment. Embellishment means kind of the make a beauty. Yeah. Like an actress, they always eat very well because they want to keep their body look beautiful, isn't it? Look beautiful, yeah. Actor, dancer, yeah. The person who make entertainment, yeah, they always they eat well because they want to make their body look beautiful, isn't it? So for the sake of this clear skin, clear skin and complexion, including the meaning is Vipassanā. Yeah. So monk eating is not like this. Monk eating is not for that, not for that. But many people, the lay people, but they make eating something for clear skin and complexion, and to make a body beautiful. Yeah, all the time they emphasize. Yeah, but for the monk, no. So that's why now Vipassanā. Now Vipassanā. Okay. And then now Vipassanā. This one is no. We don't go to the next one. Just only the explain a little bit more to the dawa. Dawa amusement. Amusement is a state for the purpose of the abandoning support for delusion, moha. Yeah. Because man don't make amusement, because amusement all the time supporting for the delusion, moha. Isn't it? Yeah, playing something, playing game or playing football or playing, kind of the support or something like this is, very strongly supporting the delusion, moha. So to abandon that kind of delusion, we man never ever make not for amusement. They eating. They are all the time eating, not for amusement. Okay, because to abandon their delusion, and not for intoxicating, mada is set for the purpose of abandoning, supporting for hate. This is very important. Dosa. Hate means dosa. So mada is I have a strength. I'm very strong. I'm stronger than the other. So that kind of intoxicating mada make a hate. Supporting the hate also. The more you have a stronger and stronger strength, the more you have a hate. That's why the person who are very big, person, taller, and the body, bigger body is a very, good shape, bigger, taller, and then the muscle is a very big muscle and stronger. Strength is very strong. So that person don't, and all the time he has a more and more hatred, anger, dosa. Yeah. So that's why man, not for that. Eating, not for that. To protect from the anger. Yeah, Mada is supporting anger more and more. So that's when to protest from that kind of anger. So we are not Madaya. Eating not for intoxicating. So that meaning. So we need to understand like this. And not for the smartani. Smartani is a mandana. Mandana also, mandana and not for embellishment. Vipassanā. Vipassanā is a beautify. Not for beautify. Not for smarten. Not for beautify. It's set for the purpose of abandoning or removing, supporting for the greed, raga or lova. That's very important because of the lova, dosa, moha, and the greed, anger, and then delusion is great enemy for everybody, inside enemy. Yeah. So if you have I'm very smart person. My skin is very look good. My face is very beautiful. Something like this. If you have, when you attach to that, isn't it? Raga, greed, more and more greedy. Yeah. So that's why monk never eat for that, because they emphasize to protect from the three root. True meaning is unwholesome root. Loba, dosa, moha, greed, anger, and delusion. That's why. Niwa dawaya, namadaya, namadanaya. We need to reflect when we are eating like this all the time. Yeah. So we eat for our body, but not for amusement, not for intoxicating, not for smartening, mandanaya, not for Vipassanā is not for beautifying. Okay. And then neither for amusement nor intoxicating is set for the purpose or the preventing the arising fetters. Fetters we already learned in Abhidhamma Sanyojana. Sanyojana. Sanyojana is the Buddha explained at the Abhidhamma is a kind of the rope, time, and not go to the other freely. Cannot go whatever you want because of tying the rope, tying with the rope. So Sanyojana. So the Sanyojana is Avijja Sanyojana, Vyabhada Sanyojana, that kind of Sanyojana. But here is Mada intoxicating is Vyabhada Sanyojana, and amusement is Kamaraga Sanyojana. Tuka Sanyojana. Yeah. It's for oneself. Yeah, for oneself. For oneself means for ourselves. Yeah. But sometimes for the others. For the other is for smartening, because if you are very smart, so one a person, the other person look you, oh, you're very smart, like this. Eh? So that kind of the loba is not for me. One the other person one see me, or you're very smart, so that person, you know, in the mind, the person mind, you know, the attachment coming out. So that's why not for smartening and not for embellishment is purposely burning the arising the feather for another. Another means the other person for another person, not for ourselves. And abandoning for both and white practice. And white practice means miccha, pati in Pali. Miccha, pati. Miccha means unwise. Sometimes we translate miccha is wrong, isn't it? Miccha deity, for example. In Abhidhamma, we all the time we translate miccha deity is a miccha is a wrong. Deity is a view, wrong view. We translate. But here, unwise, sometimes not wrong, but unwise. Unwise means sometimes not totally wrong, I mean. Yeah. So sometimes translate unwise is a miccha also. Unwise, miccha, pati means practice. Yeah, pati. Pati is practice. So unwise practice, yeah. And devoting to the indulgence of the sense pleasure is a karma guna. Indulgence of the sense pleasure is Kama Sukhanika Yoga in the Machakapotana Sutta. That kind of, yeah. Devoting to the indulgence of the sense pleasure. Kama Sukhanika Yoga. So it should be understood as stated by these four. These four means Dawaya, na Madaya, na Mandanaya, na Vipassanā. Four. These four are to protest, to burden, to remove the Mechabadipati and Kamasukhanika Yoga. Yeah. That's why the monk all the time, they need to wisely reflecting while they are eating something. Yeah? Yeah. Because they want to remove or they want to abandon Vichapatipati, while practice, and Kamasukhanika Yoga, devoting to the indulgence of sense pleasure. So we should understand like this. So the Buddha, make a regulation like this because the Buddha look at you will get benefit when you reflect like this. You will benefit like you automatically block lobha, dosa, moha. Yeah. Yeah. Not only monk, but also human being. Also, they can apply when they eat. Yeah. So the meditator, when you practice meditation in the meditation center, yeah, meditator, human, and the lay people, meditator also, they need to reflect like this. Padisankayoni, so Pitavadam Brisiwami, like this. Maybe some Some meditation centers no, but usually, yeah, we make like this. Okay, and we go to the next one. Imasakayasa. Okay, Imasakayasa titiya yapanaya. Imasakayasa, imasa means this. Imasa. Kayasa means body. Kaya, body. So imasa kayasa is of this body, of this material body, material only rupa. Body is only here is rupa. Not nama body, not only rupa body. So consisting of the four great primary. Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, yeah. Earth element, for water element, fire element, and wind element. So we are consisting with our body, material body is consisting of these four great, material. So for the endurance, for the purpose of continued endurance, that meaning. Titiya. Yeah, that meaning. Titiya meaning is Titiya yapanaya, isn't it? Titiya, titi meaning is a continued endurance. Endurance means a long time. Continuing long time with the comfort. Yeah. That means a titiya yapanaya. So that means that the purpose not interrupting like our life continuing occurrence. So that meaning is for the purpose of endurance for the long time. Long time means the whole of our life. Yeah. Yeah. So he make a use of the unfood or he eat unfood for the purpose of the endurance, for the purpose of the continuous of the body. That means imata kayata chidiya yapanaya. So the Buddha gave the example. The owner of the old house. The owner of old house use a prop for his house. So the old house need to make a maintenance, isn't it? Every year. And this our temple, very old temple. So I have to do every year. I have to do make a maintenance all the time, every year, one after another. No end. Because the old house. So our body also like this. Old body is getting older and older. So we need more maintenance, isn't it? So that meaning, Titiya Yapanaya, including many, a lot of the meaning, including like this. The Buddha gave the example like this. And then the Kada use a salt grease. So for example, your car is many years you buy, not brand new. So brand new, so you need more maintenance, like a oil change and something, tire changing, and many things you have to do, isn't it? So like this, our body older and getting older and older, so we need more maintenance. So that's why that means titiya yapanaya. So as a cutter use a salt grease. But not for the purpose of amusement, intoxicating, smartening, and beauty, embellishment. Just only endurance as a time for the life faculty, long time with the comfort. Yeah. So this is a titiya, imasa, kayasa, titiya, yapanaya. Okay. And then Vihensu Pratiya Brahmacharya Nogaya, isn't it? So we go to the next one. Vihensu Pratiya. Vihensa is discomfort. Vihensu Paratiya is an aiming for discomfort. So the meaning is stop the discomfort. To make a stop the discomfort. So here we are talking about the food. We are talking about the eating food. So here discomfort means hunger, isn't it? Hunger. Hunger is called the discomfort. Yeah, all the time. After eating 4 hour, after 4 hour, we again and get hunger again and again. And no, isn't it? So that kind of maintenance is great. No, so here discomfort means hunger. Yeah. So when supradiya means to remove temporarily. I mean, we cannot remove permanently, isn't it? Hunger is just only 4 hours. After eating, just 4 hours. After 4 hours, we hunger again. Hungry again. We are hungry again and again. Every 4 hours. That's why many people, I think, they eat 3 times, 4 times a day. Anyway, so that's we call hunger. Discomfort means here hunger. Vesubradiya means to make temporarily stop hunger. Yeah. So that's why we eat and food for the purpose of ending that kind of hunger, like anointing around. Anointing around means if you have a round, you have the pour, you have the put the bandagement or something like that. Like this, our body all the time. We need to make a maintenance like this, like counteracting heat with a cold. When we are very cold, we drink in hot water, boiling, something, boiling food. So that kind of because of cold, we are counteracting with the heat. So the weather is very hot, so we drink cold water. So that's for the purpose of the discomfort, isn't it? Vihensu pratiya. And then for the assisting of the life purity. Life purity is brahmacharya, no gahaya. No gahaya means assisting. No gahaya. No gahaya. Brahmacharya, no gahaya means brahmacharya and no gahaya. In the Pali, you remember? Brahmacharya, no gahaya. So brahmacharya means purity of life. No gahaya means assisting. Yeah. So for the purpose of assisting the purity of life, so that means purity of life means we are all the time trying to do our best, abstaining from the unwholesome. Unwholesome means dukkharita is wrongdoing. Wrongdoing means the physical, the bodily wrongdoing, bodily wrongdoing. Yeah, mentally wrongdoing. So that kind of brahmacharya means that kind of things. So the whole whole dispensation and the life of purity consisting in the path Brahmacharya Nogahaya. So path meaning is the Eightfold Noble Path. When we practice Eightfold Noble Path, so our life is a purity. So it's a we call them Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya. Charya means a practice or dispensation. Yeah. So Puyasu Pradya, Brahmacharya, Nogahaya, okay? And Iti Purana Chavirana. We need to discuss about that one. But before going to do that one, the Buddha gave the similar example. Why when we eat something, we should thinking about the purpose of eating. The purpose of eating. So the Buddha gave the example. A couple, the wife and the husband, and very young baby, they are traveling along the desert. In the desert, they don't have enough, food. So at that time, they eat their own, baby meat. Yeah. But when they are eating the kind of food, the kind of meat, they are not happy, isn't it? Yeah. So you should reflect like this when you eating. I'm without eating, I cannot survive my life, and I cannot practice Brahmacharya, to make a life purification. So that's why I eat, not to amusement, not for amusement. Yeah, not for the kind of intoxicating, yeah, beautifying, yeah. So like this. So crossing the desert of the existence. So samsara is a kind of the desert. Yeah. So by me not devoting to the three training meaning is sila, samadhi, panya. Yeah. So depending on the bodily strength, yeah, without bodily strength, we cannot practice the three training. Yeah, no strength, bodily strength, we can't do that. We need two kind of strength, bodily or mentally. So here, bodily strength, we need to eat food every day. Yeah. So the bodily strength, whose necessary condition is the use of food. Beta. So that's why we make use of the beta and food to assist the light of purity, Brahmacharya Nogahaya. Just as seeking to cross the desert, use their child's flesh, in the example of the Buddha. Yeah. So just as those seeking to cross a river use a raft. Yeah. Another example, the Buddha. When you cross a river, you need the raft, you need the boat. And then just as those seeking to cross the ocean, we use a ship, isn't it? Like this. Every day we eating, whatever, yeah, we emphasize, we thinking like this. We should think like this. Okay. Okay, so we go to the next one. Iti Puranancha Vedana Prihankami. Patihankami. Okay. Iti Puranancha. Iti Purana. Purana is old. That's why I translate all feeling. So here all feeling. So I shall put the stop to all feeling and then shall not arouse new feeling. Here's iti purana cha vedana. Vedana is a feeling. Purana is a all feeling. Patihankami. Patihankami is a stop. Nawancha. Nawa is a new. In Pali, Nawa is a new. Nawancha vedana. Cha means two. And new feeling two. Na upadesami. Upada, upada. Upada is arise. Yeah. So not to arise. Yeah. Not to arise a new feeling. Feeling is here not just only feeling, kind of the uncomfortable, isn't it? Feeling just here we say Vedana. Vedana is a general usage. Vedana is just the experience of something good or bad, isn't it? But here bad. Yeah. Here Vedana is a dukkha Vedana. I mean dukkha Vedana. Yeah. So the Buddha said, like such a sick man, a person who are very sick, so that person need to use medicine, isn't it? Without medicine, he cannot get the good feeling, isn't it? So that's why here, whatever we eat, food, thinking like this, by use of this food, I shall put a stop to the old feeling of hunger. Old feeling meaning is Purana Vedana. Purana cha Vedana. Old feeling meaning here and hunger. Hunger is all the time we are hungry, isn't it? So hunger is a kind of the old feeling. The Buddha used like this. Hunger is a not new feeling. Old feeling. Old feeling means that all the time we are hungry. That means that hungry is all the time in our body, isn't it? Just 4 hours, every 4 hours we are hungry again and again and again. That's why the Buddha used hunger is kind of the old feeling, not new one, not brand new, isn't it? So here, old feeling of hunger, and I shall not arouse a new feeling by the moderate eating. Moderate eating, not too much eating. Too much eating is not moderate eating. Yeah, so sometimes we eat too much. What the body need, what happens after eating? Not comfortable, isn't it? So this is a new feeling. The Buddha said, this is a new feeling. The Nawancha Vedana. This is a new feeling. So the Buddha is very reasonable. The old feeling is hunger, and the new feeling is we are too much eating or something like this, happening uncomfortable. That kind of feeling is we call new feeling, new Nawancha Vedana. Not upadisami, not happen like this. We should eat moderate eating. Yeah, eating this. So the Buddha mentioned like a kind of brahmana, one of the brahmana. So he eat tea, that the other person, stand up with his hand because he eat too much. So kind of that person is not moderate eating. The Buddha said. And another person is a tea. His clothes were not meat. So he cannot, wear the clothes properly because of too much eating. And then another person, he roll there on the ground. After eating, rolling on the ground, cannot stand up. The person too much eating, yeah. And another person, take crow come pick from his mouth. So that means it's too much eating. Another kind. The Buddha's many different kind of person who eat, overeating. The mouth from the mouth, the crow eat food. So crow can peck from his mouth and until he vomit. After eating, vomit. Like this, up overeating. Yeah. So that kind of not should be like these 4 conditions, isn't it? It's overeating. But the monk, moderate eating is good. The meaning is, iti puranancha vedana parihinkami. Nawancha vedana na upadisami. Okay? Okay. Yatracha me boisadi nawachatascha pasuyarocha. Like this. But alternately, there's which called all feeling. Because being conditioned by former karma. So another way. In the other way, the Buddha is playing. Former karma. Former karma, atita karma. Atita karma, the previous karma. So because of previous karma, something happened. The Buddha said this is an old feeling. Iti puranancha vedana. Yeah, and this is another way. The previous one is explained in different. Yeah, this one's a different one. So by former karma, the Adita karma make some kind of feeling we call old feeling. Iti puranancha vedana. And it arises now in dependent on this unsuitable moderate eating. So I should put a stop that old feeling. And then forestalling is conditioned by suitable moderate eating. Yeah. So that's why. And there's that which called new feeling. New feeling in another way is because it's arrived in the future in dependence on the accumulation of the karma in the present time. Yeah. Consisting in the making improper use of the requisites of the ant food. That kind of feeling we call new feeling. Puranancha vedana. No Puran. No one chow. Sorry, no one chow vedana. Sorry. Noa is a new. No one chow vedana. New feeling. It's we call new feeling. So here new feeling is depending on the karma. Previous karma, because of previous karma, the feeling happened. That kind of, the feeling is we call old feeling. And then present karma, because of present karma happening, some kind of feeling is we call new karma. Yeah. Here we say like this. So in the other ways. Anyway, so when we eat, we should not arouse a new feeling, abiding by means of the proper use. That meaning is a proper eating, moderate eating. So how we eat moderately, we need to understand. But the Buddha mentioned here, it should be healthy. Yeah. Whatever you eat, that food provide your body to be healthy is moderate. Yeah. but the amount is maybe depend on the body. The different person, different amount, isn't it? Cannot or make a measurement, or you should 3 bowls, only 3 bowls. Everybody cannot eat 3 bowls, or 1 bowl, or something like this. A different person, different amount of need they need to eat. So that's why the generally means should be I shall be happy in this body, which exists in the dependent on the requisite. So I shall, by moderate eating, have the good health called the long endurance. Since there's no danger, the severe or the life faculty or interrupting the continuity of the posture. Posture means standing, sitting, walking and lying down. Yeah. So that kind of amount you eat, and then you get the good healthy is moderate eating. Yeah, we say. So reflecting in this way, we eat the ant food as a sufferer from the chronic disease. That's of this medicine. The Buddha said like this. Yeah. That kind of hunger is no end. We need every day we need to eat and food. Okay. So he does thinking I shall have the blamelessness. Iti Puranancha Vena Priyankamino Chawena now Badisami Yatracha me Boisadi and now with Jada. And now with Jam means blamelessness. And now with Jam. And now with Jam means blamelessness. Blamelessness means due to the absence of the such fault as a burden after eating, bowing and sloth and torpor, sleepiness. So that kind of eating is not good. Plain by the and the blameless life comfort. So that's why. So blamelessness meaning is after eating, sleepiness, too much sleepiness, and sloth and torpor and boredom. It's kind of blameless. Without these, then blamelessness. Okay. So he make a use of the thinking. I should have a comfortable abiding, comfortable surviving by producing bodily strength. So Nawachadacha Pasu. Pasu Viharocha. Pasu meaning is the Pasu means easy, comfortable life. Viharocha. Vihara means staying or abiding or comfortable abiding. Pasu Viharocha. So I should have a comfortable abiding and producing bodily strength that has been singly moderate eating as is condition of our body. Okay, and then the Buddha mentioned how exactly the technique to make a moderate eating. We have it. So he's so thinking I should have the blamelessness by abandoning the pleasure or lying down. After eating, lying down, very and lowing and toba. So those refraining from eating, such as possible to stab the belly. So I shall have a comfortable bite in the meaning. Yeah, by controlling the four postures. Yeah, through eating 4 or 5 mode food less than the maximum. Yeah. So the meaning is if you eat, you are very full of the stomach, but you should reduce a little bit 4 or 5 mouthful food, reduce a little bit, and then drink water. The Buddha said. So this is a moderate eating. So in the Pali, like this here, Chattaro Pancha Alope. The Buddha said in Pali, Chattaro Pancha. Chattaro means 4, isn't it? Pancha means 5. Alope. Alope means when you put in the lamp of the food. Alope. So 4 or 5 lamp of the food. Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma means not eat. Don't eat 4 or 5 maximum amount. Reduce 4 or 5. So the meaning Abhidhamma is not eating. With 4 or 5 lambs stay to eat. So let them by drinking water. And by drinking water, so udakam piwe. Abhidhamma, udakan. Udakan is water. Drinking water. Udakan is a drinking water. Piwe means drink. Yeah. So the meaning is letting them and by drinking water. Instead of the maximum 4 or 5 lamb stay to eat to make a maximum full of the stomach. Yeah. Alam Pasuviharaya. Pasuviharaya means comfortable, comfortable living, comfortable abiding. Pasuviharaya. Alam is enough. Alam means enough. That's enough for the comfortable abiding. Yeah. Alam Pasuviharaya. Bahitatasa. Bahitatasa. Bahita means very energetic man. Yeah. Bahitasa bhikkhuno. Energetic bhikkhuno means man. For the energetic man should eat in like this. Not maximum full of the stomach, so reduce 4 or 5 lambs not to eat. Instead of eating 4 or 5 lamb, drinking water. So the Buddha said like this. So this should suffice to live in the comfort. Anampasu viharaya. So now we are understanding the point, the understood and the discernment of the purpose or the practice or the middle way, how to eat in the moderate. Chattaro pancha alope abhidhamma udakam piwe. Alampasu viharaya bahita satsa bhikkhuno. In the Thirakatha, in the Sutta Pitaka. The Buddha saying like this. So when we eat, we should reflect like this. And we should eat moderate Moderately. We should eat moderately like this. Okay. Okay, so we'll stop here. Another two, temple, dwelling, and medicine is next week. Okay. Okay, so thank you very much for your watching. So, that kind of the Pachya Sannisita Sila is to protect from our body. You know, the Lova, Dosa, Moha, greed, anger, and delusion. So to prove that from happening like this. That's why the Buddha mentioned every time when you use a rope, comment, or when you eat the food, we need to reflect wisely like this to protect from arising anger, arising attachment, arising delusion. Okay. So to make that kind of the vacuum morality, so it's a supporting to go to the next step, concentration practice, very, very effectively. That's why the Buddha said, Sila Visuddhi is first we need to do. Okay? Okay, so before stop the lecture, we wish the Buddha teaching stay longer and longer in the universe. So we say Buddha Sasanam Chijandidatu in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam Chijandidatu. Buddha Sasanam Chijandidatu. Buddha Sasanam Chijandidatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much for your watching. You stay safe and happy all the time, free from danger. Thank you very much. See you next week. Bye-bye.